Hello everyone, I hope you're doing okay. As you can tell from the title, this channel has recently passed 1,000 subscribers, which is kind of a big deal to me. It might take some explaining, so just bear with me. I've been running this channel for a lot longer than it seems, because I made a lot of videos that I ended up deleting. The reason they're gone is simply because they were bad. Even though they generally got more views than my videos do now, I got to a point where I just didn't look back on them with any pride, so I wanted to almost start again. I know it's inevitable that people will make bad content before they make anything good, and that principle still applies to me now. You know, if you go back and watch my early poetry videos, or even the first episode of The World of Water, you can tell that I recorded them using my phone, which is embarrassing, but just considering the content of those videos rather than the strict video quality, I am still very proud of having made them. Like, for example, I used to make little fish fact videos, which were like a couple of minutes long talking about some sea creature. But now I've got The World of Water, which is HD, it has moving clips instead of just a slideshow of photos, it has its own soundtrack, and, you know, I feel like it's very professionally presented, which I couldn't say before. Even if you can tell on that first episode that, you know, it was my first attempt at making a video like it. Likewise, with animations, you can see the quality improve slightly across the series of the Dragon Ravine, and then Amelia, Carne, which came out a year later, looks way better already. But then you compare both of those to my old animations, which not only looks significantly worse, but the awful editing software I used would misplace where audio would play compared to where I put it in the timeline, and overall they just weren't very good. That's actually why I put the software that I use now in the credits of my videos, because it works. It allowed me to make things that I'm genuinely really proud of. You know, if anyone's out there watching the Dragon Ravine and thinking, wow, I want to make something like this, then I'm sort of giving them a hint of how they could go about doing that. And I'm more than happy to promote stuff that I like and that works for me. Anyway, the point I'm making with all of this is that it's taken a long time and a lot of work to finally make stuff that I'm really, really properly proud of and that I really want people to see. I also never had the attitude of thinking this would be my career. You know, you can't expect that it'll go well for you. It's a very unreliable career path compared to getting a job. For me, it was always more that I wanted an audience of people who would engage with my creative projects, I suppose, rather than wanting to be famous or simply wanting to make money online. You guys don't have to believe me on this, but when I started out making videos, the number I had in my head was 1,000. Like, if all my videos had 1,000 views, that would be amazing. It's like, there's actually a crowd of people out there who genuinely like my stuff. So, reaching it as a subscriber goal is pretty insane to me. And that brings me to essentially the point of today's video. I want to send out a massive thank you to all of you out there who have watched, shared, and commented on my videos, and of course all of you who have subscribed. I know 1,000 isn't really a big number on this website, but I don't care. It's something, and it means a lot to me, so thank you once again, and yeah, I'll see you later. Cheers.